All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Once again, we're doing this watch list a little different, and this one is live. So you're probably watching the recap right now. Live. Oh, wow, there you go. I could already hear myself. We will be having a live chat here, so I will be going over questions at the end, but some of you are requesting the notes. We have brought those back, and honestly, we have to talk about what happened today. So it was a pretty big move. Not only did we get very close to breaking 4,600, we also sold right back off and came back down, and the big story was in the bond market with Bill Ackman saying that he think rate cuts will arrive sooner than expected. So if you were watching yesterday's watch list, we made a play on the Fed futures. That's what we're going to talk about. It is related to that, but although Bill Ackman is important in all of it, we got to watch the bonds. But now we were talking about the main events this week. You had Monday through Wednesday. It's been a little slower, and now tomorrow, Thursday in the morning, we are going to get some big data, and then right after that on Friday, you hear from Jerome Powell, and even right after that, it's a new month. It's the end of the month, the final month of the year, and then we start getting into a lot of crazy things. So, Chattadonia, we have a lot to talk about. I have all of that. And yes, we are live right now, but don't forget, we are live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open, youtube.com/the stock market. We're going to be live there for the data tomorrow. And like the video, okay, for the people who are here right now and watching the recap. And again, if you are watching the recap, you know, I might get distracted by the chat. You know how much I love the chat right here. So we got everybody. I'm going to say what's up to them, and then we're going to get into the keys. Usually I speed run through it, but I'm going to make you guys on the recap experience it a little because it's late, bro. I had another watch list and everything. We ran into some problems, but I said we can't leave the chat hanging. So like that video, and what's up? What's up, Isaac? What's up, Bando? What's up, Tim Whitman, Joe Raj, Frank, Michael? Oh, my goodness. So, yes, this is live, you guys. So, I have notes for you. All right, I hope you take notes. I don't know, mate. You want me to teach this like a class? I could yell at you. I could ask you. I could give you a pop quiz or something. But if you have any questions at the end of this, you know I could speed run through this. So, if we got time. Otherwise, I'm going to turn this off and play some 2K. And I'm going to go take a shower. And I'm going to go to bed. You know, it's already, oh, man, it's getting late, baby. It is getting late. I love you too, baby. Good evening, sir. I love it. It's usually a good time. You know what I'm saying? It is usually a good time on the live. So let's make the most of it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And, you know, for the people watching the recap now, let's give them a second. So right off the bat, baby, like I said, the bonds were a big move, Bill Ackman, but what we really need to talk about is the PCE tomorrow. This is going to be the main event in the morning. There will be other elements like wages and personal income that can affect things. Now, today we also got the beige book. We were talking about it. A lot of districts were talking about price pressures. They were saying employment and easing. That is the big thing right here. So, yes, we are going to be looking for the PCE number tomorrow. It's expected to come in at 3 to 3.1. The last month was at 3.4. The month over month about 0.1 to 0.2. And this is something I already have it written down here, so you could take your notes, but it might be easy to disappoint because that is already a lower number. It's not as if people are coming into this meeting thinking that the data isn't going to be favorable. Again, look at the rates, go look at the bond futures, but here's the problem. If you have been paying attention, even today, we had the GDP numbers. It was already supposed to be hot. Guess what? It came in hotter. So the thing is, some data's coming in hotter. Things like the beige book are saying, well, some things are slowing down. The point is, like, when it comes to these data, this data, you got to, like, pick. It's one or I don't know which side we're on. We're either going to be on the lagging end that's showing everything is still popping and good, or we're going to get one set of data that's going to be on the slower side. So I think that is going to be the juggling that we are going to have to be dealing with. So the last other point that I have written down there was initial jobless claims. That might be another big factor tomorrow, but some of them have been kind of interesting, but however, I don't think it's going to have too much weight. And then there will be other stuff, pending home sales, PMIs, and there's a lot to deal with. You're going to get Japan after hours, but I don't know if the next slide, do I call it a slide, guys? Does that make you feel like you're in a college class? If I say on to the next slide, I need a clicker. Chad. Yes, we are live, okay? I did not mean to do that. Oh, I can't even edit that out. Man, okay, man. Well, let me I need a water. Yeah, you guys are here. I told you, better have questions at the end. There's a pop quiz. It's your midterm. It's your final. No, I don't know. Maybe it might be. But I got to build up hype for the next slide because you're gonna be surprised what I'm gonna say. Because like I'm saying, this week I really thought around this time we're gonna get the big events. I thought we would get a little bit more activity ahead of time, and even though we did hit a new high today, the market has felt slow. But where is it, man? Get the special teams out. Stop playing with me, man. We're punting until Powell. Why? Because it seems like the bonds want to move a little bit more if free from equities. They don't want to be in this little weird range. If you didn't notice today, stocks went down, bonds went up. And things like Bill Ackman, Bill Gross, all these people talking about rate cuts and even wanting to bet on it. And you see how everybody is into the end of the year here. It's like the bonds kind of want their own element to move in. And that's why I'm saying coming into tomorrow, I mean, that is what tomorrow could provide. You get a little PCE data. You get a lot of other follow-up. Is it important? Is it the Fed's most important inflation gauge? Yes, it is. But at the same time, right off the tomorrow, you get young Powell, and then it is CPI or non-farms, then CPI, and then the good old dot plot. So, Chattadonia, hate to break it to you, man. You are stuck on the treadmill. Okay, baby? A lot of movement, but we have not gone anywhere. It is the end of the month tomorrow, so if Powell isn't going to piss in the punch bowl for tomorrow, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Am I allowed to say that? I feel like that's a very aggressive analogy. Piss in the punch bowl? I said it again. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. The PCE won't let us be. It won't, man. But the point is, we have not moved. If you have been looking at the ranges, the market, like I said, it's borderline humorous. When you really, really think about it, that we've, again, every day, every little red, everyone's like, it's going to die. And then before you know it, you're hitting a high. But it's like, you could kind of see it where this is the treadmill. We're in the range, maybe like a slight incline. Sadly, it looks like the calorie chart. If you have ran enough on the treadmill, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit weird. So hopefully you get what I'm saying here, where tomorrow we have the potential to move. We got a lot of things. There's a lot of juggling theories, a lot of things in the market too, even after hours, the earnings, even today, GM. We're going to talk about some of the other plays. So there's a lot to juggle around here. Tomorrow has the potential to move us, but at the same time, the man, the myth, the legend is on Friday, and then the real sets of data is going to be there right before, Monday, Tuesday, I think, right around the corner. So Chattadonia, I hope you're ready for all of it, but now, yes, it's that time. Let us get into the plays. So, right off the bat, I'm not going to make a Bill Ackman thumbnail, and I'm not going to talk about the bonds damn it, I did it again, man, my bad. Sorry, I know you guys are live too. I hope it brings in some hype, man. Prayer request wall, it's on the YouTube live description, so I don't know if it's on this description, man, but I love you. God bless you, baby. My bad on the horn too. I know. Let's go. But here's the deal. I made that thumbnail. I got to talk about it, but in a weird way, we already talked about it. And the first play, it's the ZQH24. So I don't know, good timing. Maybe I'm not the only one in the world who is thinking about this, but literally the Bill Ackman play, my man coming out this morning saying, oh yeah, I'm betting that rate cuts will happen in March. It's literally this play that we were talking about. I was showing you the Fed futures on it, and we were going over everything saying, hey, take a look at this. It's right now 30% odds. It was just at 20. Well, unfortunately, after today, the odds are now around like 40%, but they could still move a lot crazier. But this is literally the Bill Ackman play. So this is what we went over, and unfortunately, it has lost some of its edge, like I just said here, but the point is, watch these. This isn't going to be something that, oh, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? I really hope even that ARC play that we did, there was like a week of time. The point is, these Fed futures are very finicky, and there is a lot of data coming up that could affect this. So the idea is, man, a lot of people are starting to talk about this, and I don't know. I'll tell you how it is. I don't know if all of these people, am I giving you tinfoil right now? Maybe this is tinfoil, but I really think it's great analysis, because I don't even think Bill Ackman and all of these people who are buying this play, even myself, I don't know if you really believe it. that the rates are going to get cut in March. It's a great idea, but even making the play, like I said yesterday, you don't even have to believe the idea. The risk to reward is just there, if that makes any sense. Again, you know where the floor is. You've seen how pessimistic the market is. Yeah, we're getting optimistic on other Fed future aspects, but it's been kind of sticky, so the risk to reward is very simple, and quite frankly, you could hedge this with a lot of different things. So I hope you guys are feeling me on that, but this is what Bill Ackman did, and bringing it up yesterday, like I said, a lot of people don't really trade these. You could even see the lack of trades literally on the chart, so it's a cool play. You got to have a little experience with the futures, but definitely going to be one that we are watching, and even if you don't want to make the trade, you can use this as a tool to monitor things, okay? Yes, this little future chart's wild. You get a lot more views on it with the daily. You can kind of see, and then again, if you go to a Fed rate monitor tool, that is the thing that we were bringing up yesterday. Again, this is what I was talking about on the watch list. We have brought it up a couple times, these March odds, and like I'm saying, last week, the odds of this was 27%. So by the time me and Bill Ackman and everybody else were in the play, you're really close to the floor, more or less, and now, as that moves, it's getting a little more expensive. It changes that. So like I'm saying, wait till this thing moves around, and I'm sure the data will not disappoint and will give us some stuff to play. So that is play number 1. Then play number 2, my friends. Humana and Cigna. I got clapped on Humana. I made 25 shares on it. We got the news super early, and I was up even like $10 a share. I should have sold it within the first 60 seconds. I got greedy because I tried to even snake a Cigna, and I got a really cheap option for 5 cents, even though Cigna went down. But borderline, I'm holding these shares and I'm clapped, but the reason why I played it, there was big news about them doing a merger. We got it early, and now, like I'm saying, watch for this. There's definitely going to be a little bit more downside, and I don't think it's because of the news, but that's just how Cigna often trades. You get your little blocks there. It's like an Abbevie play, but they have been good in terms of healthcare and where they stand. So unfortunate quick loss there. I'm not too mad about it, but this deal, either give it a couple of days, but keep watching. There's going to be, I forgot to switch to the charts. I was showing you this. See, that's the only part about the live. Y'all got to tell me, man. You got to tell me. We're super early. Oh, yeah, super early watch list right now. No, it's late, man. They clapped me on the other one, bro. So I just got home. I got the thumbnail up for you, man. That's it, man. So I said we got to do this live. I ain't leaving no Chads hanging. No Chad left behind. No Chad left behind. Quickly. We have to get to the yards. Hurry. The final play. Josh, what are you talking about? GME, bro. GME. It's on everybody's Christmas list this year. I don't know why this made it to the plays. Why it made it to the plays, I'm being honest with you. I fucking heard. Oh, I can't say that. I usually don't cuss on the watch list. Forgive me, okay? For the friends and family out there. Usually on live, I'm more uncensored. But then again, I am live right now. So here's the deal, buddy. I've seen more people talk about this than I'm not gonna play it. But like I'm telling you, you got people playing it, and I listen. I said this, and I hope I could say this. Guess what? You could hold this against me. Feel free. Don't believe a tall story. You don't think, notice the choice of words that I've put here. It's on everybody's Christmas list. Do you believe in Santa Claus? No, seriously, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for the tall stories. I wouldn't believe anything crazy. The best I could give you is crackheads are betting on low rates. And if crackheads want lower rates, it's kind of like the ghetto rate cut play. Again, low rate environment, a bunch of traders, not to mention whatever story or short gets brought up with it, but I do see it as one of the ghetto rate cut plays. But the point is, you might start hearing about this, and if you don't start hearing about it and it dies, it's back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van, but Chad, those are the only plays. As far as everything else, I got clapped on the bond play. I think I'm down 1,500 on it now. 1,300, I guess, a little bit better. Throughout the day, though, it was it would go negative 1,500, then down 500. And literally, I think Steve Laceman said it. His bonds are moving like a penny stock. So we'll see, but I'm going to be riding that, even willing to deal with it with the PCE because, again, I do think the follow-up data will be better. But like I'm saying, I'm kind of expecting a punt-type beat tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But Chatadonia, that is your watch list, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure hydrate healthy, ready to go. Make sure post your watch list. Make sure we see you there in the morning. I need the armor on. I need the helmet shining. And I need you to remember I'm still live. So, what are your questions, baby? Yeah, that's for the people there, just in case you wanted your routine. I feel you, man. Again, that's for everybody. Normal watch list, but since I am live, wow, that was 15 minutes. I was 15 minutes live, baby. That was a straight shot. So, hopefully you took notes, but is there any questions? Again, I made some crazy claims. I don't know. So, I'm honestly, in that 15 minutes, I said a lot right there. So, you tell me. My afternoon was good, but are you ready for tomorrow? Are you ready? Why is he buying bonds? Well, he's buying bonds. He was recently short on them. He believes that rates are going to be cut earlier because the economy is going to slow rapidly. He thinks we're going to have a hard landing, essentially. I need water, though. Agua. Agua is good, man. Live watch list always dope, man. We've had a good time. And, I mean, we spend a lot of time live. It's a little different. I have a lot of fun, too, so it's good. Is it time for lawn TLT? I mean, I think better late than wrong over the last, pretty much 3 years here when it comes down to it. I don't think load up on TLT. I think the wisest thing you could do is a 2-year bond. Again, and I've been saying that for a long time, and a lot of other respectable billionaires in the bond market have also said that too. It's very simple. You buy the 2-year bond, for real. You want to start speculating. Again, I showed you this play yesterday. You could, if you really want to be a speculative degenerate and go for it, and you're willing to miss out on the big one if you are just wrong, which can happen, then you could go for Fed futures. You could go for other things, but the 2-year bond is probably the better idea when it comes down to that. This is really looking like the 70s. We'll see, depending on the landing. Again, inflation and those numbers, like I said earlier, we're getting conflicting reports. GDP is hot. The beige book says slow. GDP is hot. Fed speakers say it's slow. One Fed speaker says it's calming down. The data is lagged. I don't know which side the data is on. It's either a couple months lagged or it's only very recent. It either aligns with the higher revision or the lower revision, and we'll see what happens. I know it's crazy. Like I say, it's crazy, man. Amen, baby. Like I say, do you, but don't be asleep at the wheel. Amen, baby. Amen. Everybody got a bond play till Bill Ackman gets punched in the mouth. No, I think you just got to balance it out. And at the same time, though, too, like I said, every overall bond play, you're always going to get a shot. As weird as that sounds, maybe I don't want to jinx it for you. And again, I like the yen a lot better. I'd rather take a different type of risk than duration risk. I guess you get other interest rate carry trade risk, but I do like the yen more than the bonds. But every other time, the bond market does move fast and big, but it's kind of like a object in motion will stay in motion, and that's kind of what we've been looking for, and that's what we were worried about on the downside when bonds were going down, and that's why people, on the way up, if that stays in motion, then there you go. You could use, I think FXY, YCL, or /6J. FXY, less leverage, more connected to the price. YCL, more leverage, bigger moves on any type of movement, and then the futures, that's just the pure bread and butter of it all. Or you could go to the airport and buy Japanese yen in large quantities, or maybe go to the bank or go to Japan. If you go to Japan now, your dollar has a lot of purchasing power. Hope the chat hits another TLTS. See a bunch of lot terms made. Amen, man. God willing. God willing, baby. So, and that's, again, whenever the bonds do materialize, I'm sure if you are at the start of a cycle, usually opportunities will be created. Maybe it's TLT, maybe it's not. And why I say that is because, think about it. COVID, 2020, that was a start of a cycle. You saw one end, one begin, but, a lot of things emerged from not only bonds, but the safe havens in tech and all sorts of different things. So you can see what's up. You can't switch it out at the airport, but they're going to scam you. I don't know if they do that, though. I don't really travel like that no more, or ever, actually. So I don't, but I remember back in the day, I think you'd always see the Forex changers. I remember in other countries, they'd be having that. I'm going to use yen to buy GM. I don't know if they have a Asian ADR, or you could buy a GM vehicle. If they sell them there, it might be cheaper. If not TLT, what do you think? It could be TLT. Again, it could be TLT, the yen, and a lot of things. But like I'm saying, just there's so many other opportunities as well. And this is something, maybe I'll talk about this more tomorrow, because it's a better way to understand it. It's just like this whole, we're not talking about TLT Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it is about rates, but like low key F the rates. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we really talking about? We are talking about the end of a cycle and the start of another one, potentially. You know, something ending and something beginning. Right, man. If this don't sound philosophical as hell right now, I don't know what does. You know, think about it. That's why I was saying, like, even COVID, there was bond plays. Again, we had bond plays in 2019, and the bonds will be the thing. But that's what the bonds are telling us. You know, once Powell does, and if he keeps going, is the party still going on? You know, that is really at the core of the matter. That is the heart of all of it. So, like, once the cycle ends, what are the opportunities when we start entering into that? No, it's good change, you know? So that's where it's like that's the thing. So TLT will be a play, you know. The 2-year bond, Shy and the ZT /ZT, you know, there's so many things. Again, maybe even equities all the way down to plays on the dollar, yen. I mean, what about gold? Again, that is part of it, right? They stop raising rates. What happens? Gold, I mean, again, that's going to be incentivized. Gold is already near all-time highs. Again, the last time there was a cycle ending, I mean, gold had to move as well, too. Again, even with commodities as well. So that's how I would be looking at it, and that's kind of what, again, people are betting on. This is when I think it's going to end, and if you front run it and you're right, you're gonna make a lot. But at the same time, right now, this is all still kind of the you know, everybody's still kind of betting on the horses, if that makes sense. But the gates have not opened, you know, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But Chattadonia, what else you got for me, man? Any final questions here? I think I'm about to wrap it up here. I need to down me some waters, bro. I'm mad thirsty out here, bro. That's it. We do have a Tesla Cybertruck event tomorrow. That's going to be exciting. Argentina, I mean, people are getting optimistic. A lot of bankers have upgraded them, and I think even JP Morgan gave them an upgrade, but people are liking them. So I don't know, man. Argentina might have something. I would just, you know, watch out for the premiums, but like, hey, as far as emerging markets, I mean, I'd watch the news on that one. You know what I'm saying? Your boy keeps hitting it, man. Again, if Malay is able to come through, I mean, people are ready to respond to it. Again, they're the second biggest economy or third biggest in South America. So it's like they got the force, man. They got the force. We're gonna find out. Late night special. What's up? Thank you for being here for the Watchlist, man. I hope you're ready for the morrow. I'm not going to be early because I didn't bail on you tonight, so I didn't make a commitment to the morning. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Live Watchlist. You guys are at the end, though, so you will have to watch the recap. I don't know if DVR is on. Maybe I should have turned that on. So we'll see, man. We will see. But any other final ones, man? Is tokenization the future? I don't know, man. Chuck E. Cheese didn't do that good, but we'll see, man. It'll be like a weird Fed tokenization coin. They put it in my hairline or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. ESG, social credit. Who knows, man? Who knows? At this point, I think we're still figuring out what's going on with AI. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're still holding Bill, man. A great place for your money if you're not doing anything with it. Again, rates too. And it's been a year, so you've gotten about like 5.5. Just about, maybe a little less because the first couple of months, you know, you were still in that crazy rate hiking cycle. So we'll see. Playing 2K, maybe. I got to get water. I got to see. I might down food right now, but it's a little too late. I got to get me some vitamins. I got to, like, stretch a little bit, bro. It's been a long day, man, long night. And it's so early. It feel late. Man. It's crazy. But, Chad, I think that's it, man. We're going to wrap it up there. I'll see you guys in the morning. Once again, thank you as always for being here. I'm going to see you bright and early. And you know what I love about these watch lists, man? You know what I love, man, is that, like, it's late. You know what I'm saying? Late night vibes, bro. Late night vibes. You know, somebody on my Instagram, they were like, never mind. You guys do, you know, enjoy your nights, okay? But, like, listen, I get to tell you to wake up and drive. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, I might be the last voice you hear before you go to bed. Maybe you'll hear me when you wake up. I know we have a very close relationship. I know, I love you too. But for real, wake up and drive, baby. Wake up positively. You know what I'm saying? I want you're going to wake up happy tomorrow. You know, you don't need nothing. It don't matter. Maybe you take caffeine. Maybe you going to want to. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, yeah, God willing, baby. Amen. You just going to wake up. It's going to be good. You know why? I want you to just think about that. Like I said, you're going to be like, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day, man. It's a good day. That's it. Like, I got the time today. No, it's a good day. Yeah, it's a good. Just wake up and drive, baby. You know what I'm saying? For real though. That's it. Like peace, bro. And like I want you to think on peace, bro. You loved, you blessed, bro. That's it, man. Life, and believe me, your journey of life, bro. You still got the trailer. That's word to call real estate, baby. Some of y'all maybe chapter 1. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. So Chad, have a wonderful evening, man. Wake up and drive. Let's get ready for another awesome day. God bless you all, and peace out. Yeah, I don't usually end. Okay, bye. Hey. Yeah, go listen to Uncle Lance or something. I don't know. Bye.